Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Hey guys, it's Tell here. Just gonna give you all you guys a little tip. So essentially, there's a lot of hidden changes that went through that weren't directly listed on the Blizzard patch notes on the client, on the Battle.net client. So these are those changes. I'm gonna go over Demon Hunter and Windwalker, just because those are the two classes I main. I've always mained. Obviously not Demon Hunter, but Windwalker since MOP. So go over them, give you a little insight into the changes. I'm going to leave a description in the below. You just have to scroll up or down, like DK's right above Demon Hunter in this list, and find all your changes for each class. So Demon Hunter. So Demon's Bite, 120% increase straight up to physical damage. Of course, it scales off armor still, so it's going to hit less if you're using it against plate wielders, which I'll never recommend to use against a plate user. Use it against cloth users, it'll hit hard, I'm sure. It's pretty interesting. I still don't think people will use it, but I'm going to test it out. Just a straight up 1% damage increase to your mastery, which is just chaos damage, so it's a 1% damage increase to every ability almost. So these are just straight up buffs. So the prior value for these spells was 8%, right? It was an 8% buff. Now it's at 11%, so it's being modified. So it's a 3% to Demon's Bite, Chaos Nova, Throwglaive, Fury, and this 3% stacks on top of this 380% there. So it's just another little modifier buff on top of it. Of course, just all these abilities got a slight damage increase. It's good. 1% to everything, 3% to everything else. So essentially like a 4% buff. I think it's pretty good. Just a little modifier. Nobody plays Vengeance really, but for PvP, of course, Demonic Trample unfortunately got nerfed. I'm pretty sure it got nerfed to 50% speed instead of 100%. Or let me read this. 200 speed for 8 seconds, knocking out enemies in your path. Okay, never mind. It hasn't changed. It's just been moved, I guess. I could have sworn they changed it though, but whatever. I think it got nerfed to 50% speed, so Demon Hunters aren't just freaking Sonic. Anyways, I'm going to scroll down to Windwalker Monks now. As you can see, there's a lot of changes for every single classic. Like, I'll just stop right here at Beast Mastery. They got a 4% damage increase to almost everything, just straight up. So yeah, 7% for survival. So definitely take advantage of just this knowledge. Nobody knows about it really unless you were really paying attention to MMO Champ and Wowhead, because these were the changes that were brought through. So Windwalker Monks. Alright, so Cyclone Strikes, just a little bit of a damage increase. It's just 22%. Nobody really uses it. Maybe just to AoE a rogue out of stealth or something. Rising Sun Kick got a straight up 200% increase off scaling though. So that doesn't exactly translate into 200%. So it's not doing, or 300. It's not doing 3 times the damage. It's more of doing like maybe like 12% more damage or something like that. I don't know the exact math. I'm just taking a logical just a guesstimation there, but it should be around like 12%, I think, damage increase, which is pretty hefty. That's a big damage increase to like one of your main abilities. As you can see right here, Fist got buffed, probably like by 7% or something like that. Again, I don't know the math exactly, but it looks to be around there. It's pretty good. 5% buff scaling to essentially every ability in your arsenal. That's again really strong. So Windwalker seem like they're hitting harder right now. It's because they are. Brush and Jade Wind, 22% buff. Chi Wave got a 22% buff as well, so it tickles a little harder. It's pretty good actually. I think it's gonna be the best in the tier by far. Just because it's damage and healing, so of course it's just gonna heal more, damage more. Whirling Dragon Punch got a buff as well, making it much stronger, I believe. I think it actually makes Storm Within Fire possibly viable now since you have 2 stacks. Windlord Strike got a huge buff, probably like 15% damage, something like that, maybe more, maybe a little less. Either way, it's really good. It hits like a truck, So especially since it does nature damage and gives you lightning Zwen stacks. Blackout Kick a buff, thank God. Blackout Kick didn't even feel like it was worth using other than to keep up hit combo. I remember when it used to give you like a dot on the target that was actually worth keeping up, but they removed that unfortunately. Chi Burst got a damage increase. That's good, probably like a 5%. It's definitely hefty. I mean, Chi Burst, it did no damage prior, so it was needed. I think it needs a bigger buff actually. I think if they buffed it by maybe another 10 to 15% and then reduced its cast time to maybe like 0.5 of a second, it would be really like people would actually start using it again, like they used it in WoD. Again, this is just showing Fist of Fury changes. Just a little damage increase here. Tiger Palm got a straight up damage increase, like 22% or something like that. And Pilgrimage. Alright, so that's all there is, at least for Windwalker Monk and Demon Hunter. They did get buffs, which a lot of people seem to be surprised about, especially with Demon Hunter. They're like, oh, they're so good last match, they got buffs, are you kidding me? Well, they did. A lot of classes did, and I hope this like little hidden buff forum thing helped you guys out. Maybe see your actual changes for every class that Blizzard too lazy to post, I guess, or simplify for the casual player. But enjoy your day, guys, and I'll try to upload a bit more. I have a montage coming up. Peace.